Students, we have seen the summary of this lesson, The Little Girl. Today we will take explanation, para-wise explanation. The first para says, to the little girl, he was a figure to be feared and avoided. Every morning before going to work, he came into her room and gave her a casual kiss, to which she responded with, "Goodbye, father." And oh, there was a glad sense of relief when she heard the noise of the carriage growing fainter and fainter down the long road. This is the para in which it is mentioned, the narrator has mentioned that the girl little Kezia, she was afraid of her father, but father was concerned about the girl. Before going to his office, she always came and said goodbye to the girl, but she never showed it. The girl never realized the love of his father, and the father never showed it. And she became very happy when she heard the vehicle of her father, and the sound being created by the vehicle, when it became fainter and fainter, she became very happy that father has gone, now I am free. It means she was very afraid of his father. In the evening, when he came home, she stood near the staircase and heard his loud voice in the hall. "Bring my tea into the drawing room. Hasn't the paper yet come? Mother, go and see if my paper's out there and bring me my slippers." As soon as he came back from his office, he immediately starts giving orders to all the family members, including the little girl Kezia. And Kezia becomes very afraid. She was standing near the staircase. She is not having the courage to come in front of his father. And immediately he gives the order to Kezia to bring a cup of tea in his drawing room. He says to his mother about the newspaper, and then he ordered that please bring my slipper into my room. Then para second, Kezia, mother would call to her, "If you are a good girl, you can come down and take off father's boots." Slowly the girl would slip down the stairs, more slowly still across the hall, and push open the drawing room door. By that time, he had his spectacles on and looked at her over them in a way that she was terrifying to the little girl. Kezia's mother, she wants that Kezia should be open to her father. She wants that Kezia should talk to him. So she says that if you are a good girl, then please come and take off the boots of your father. She is not giving any order to Kezia. This is the act by which the mother wants the father and daughter's relation to be maintained, to be good, to be smooth. And the girl slowly comes down, and she is standing in the drawing room. By the time he had his spectacles on and looked at her over them in a way that was terrifying to the little girl. When the girl came in the drawing room, the father is not giving a good look. The father is not giving a affectionate look. He is giving a very terrifying look to the little girl. "Well, Kezia, hurry up and pull off these boots and take them outside. Have you been a good girl today?" "I didn't know, father." And father immediately asked few questions that whether you were a good girl today. She replied in a stuttering way, means she is not unable to speak properly. "You didn't know. If you stutter like that, mother will have to take you to the doctor." And father says that why you are stuttering means why you are unable to speak. This is type of a disease, and if you keep on speaking like this, definitely you have to meet with doctor. So he advised that please speak properly. She never started with other people, had quite given it up, but only with father, because then she was trying so hard to say the words properly. The narrator says that the girl never started with anyone else. She was very open to everybody except her father. "What's the matter? What are you looking so raised about?" "Mother, I wish you taught this child not to appear on the brink of suicide. Here, Kezia, carry my teacup back to the table carefully." And when the father looked at the little girl, he realized, because he was the girl was in a tension, and father realized that there is some problem with the girl, and he asked, "What is the matter?" And he asked his mother that please make this girl to be happy, otherwise she may be on the brink of suicide, means she may commit suicide if she is in a depression. I think she is in a depression, or The father said, I think that she is not well. He was so big, his hand and his neck, especially his mouth. When he yawned, thinking about him alone was like thinking about a giant. The little girl Kezia says that his father was very dangerous. He was so big. His hand and his neck was very big. He was just like a giant. Now next paragraph, para 4. On Sunday afternoons, grandmother sent her down to the drawing room to have a nice talk with father and mother. But the little girl always found mother reading and father stretched out on the sofa, his handkerchief on his face, his feet on one of the best cushions, sleeping soundly and snoring. The grandmother was very kind lady. She was very kind-hearted. She wanted Kezia to talk with her parents. She was waiting for an opportunity when they used to talk with each other, and the grandmother got Sunday as a best day. So she sent Kezia into her father's room. But with a lot of courage, when Kezia went there, what she found? She found that mother was reading and father was lying on the sofa with his face covered with handkerchief. This paragraph shows that the mother and father, never gave importance to their child. They never understood her love. They never tried to give her proper love and care. So when she went there, she found that father was sleeping and mother was busy in her work. Nobody gave her importance. She sat on a stool, gravely watched him until he woke and stretched and asked the time, then looked at her. Don't stare so, Kezia. You look like a little brown oil. And she was still waiting that father should wake up, and then I will have a little bit talk with my father. When father woke up, he said that don't give me a dangerous look, Kezia. And why you are giving me a dangerous look? And he said that you are just like a little brown owl. Means he is saying brown owl to her daughter. One day, when she was kept indoors with a cold, her grandmother told her that father's birthday was next week and suggested she should make him a pincushion for a gift out of a beautiful piece of yellow silk. Again, the second attempt made by grandmother. Grandmother was just searching for a golden opportunity where they should talk to each other, and grandmother suggested that father's birthday is coming and you could present him something very beautiful, and she advised Kezia that you can make a beautiful piece of pin cushion for your father and you can present him on his birthday. Your father will definitely become happy with the gift which you are going to give him. And Kezia started thinking over that. She started thinking over the suggestion given by the grandmother. Next part, that is from para 5, we will do in the next video. So student, if you have any doubt, you can discuss in our online classes. Thank you students. Thank you so much.